Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Mount Weekly Wrap-Up Show. This week we have many segments, including the boys and girls basketball teams with their first league victories, along with swimming, track and field, and many other numerous segments. Let's take you to our first one right now.
Earlier this week, we had our first meet of the season, and it was a home meet, which means that it was the team's responsibility to take care of the pool. It was a long meet, it ran long, it was the middle of the week, everyone just wanted to go home. So once it was done, a lot of people left pretty quickly. One of the lifeguards asked me to take the lane lines out of the pool for him, which meant that I had to pull 6 75-foot-long ropes covered in plastic discs out of the water. Not fun. One of my younger swimmers actually stayed back with me to help me do it because he knew that it wasn't going to be fun, and nobody even asked him to. It was genuinely, he was being a teammate, and I really appreciated that. It was very sportsmanlike of him, and I really appreciate it.
Last year, the girls' swim team was moved up from Division III to Division II, meaning that we'd have to swim against faster and more competitive teams. In the first match of our season, the girls' swim team swam against a team that completely destroyed us last year. However, we kept our heads up and we cheered on the other team, and I believe that displayed great sportsmanship.
To be a captain at Mount means to be able to use my skills with others and be a role model for the younger kids.
Moving along to our next segment, we take a look at the boys and girls indoor track teams. This past week, the boys team was led by Ryan Slaney, who set a school freshman record for the 1,000 and 3,000. The girls' highlight of the week was their sweep of the dual meet, including beating Tollgate for the first time in school history. It came down to the 4x4, where it was truly a team effort coming out on top. Congratulations, and here are the highlights.
This year, the Mount Girls volleyball team volunteered at the Gingerbread Express at William DeBate Elementary School in Providence. The school was founded by our coach's grandfather,
And every year the students get adopted by different organizations and Christmas presents are bought for them. And the presents are gathered into bags and packed into a Teamsters truck which backs up to the school to deliver the presents.
So once the truck gets to the school, us, the volunteers, all unload the presents and we bring them to their designated room. And then the kids are called down from their classrooms and they sit where their room is. And then we read the Gingerbread Express story in English and Spanish. And then the kids sing some Christmas carols, they pass out ornaments, stuff like that. And then they finally get their presents. And then we help them carry it to their classrooms because the kids are so small, but the bags are so big.
This year we adopted a little boy. His name was Gabriel. He was 6 years old. He asked for clothing and toys and books, and we decided to get him everything that was on his Christmas list.
And this event is just something our team likes to do every year to give back to the community because especially during the holiday season, sometimes we take for granted how fortunate and blessed we truly are.
Again, we want to go our guests today. We want to discuss the supporters.
Excuse me, 200 freestyle.
Don't forget, students, athletes, parents, coaches, you all can submit highlights to our Mount Weekly Wrap-Up Show. Here is our email address. Welcome back. This week's winner of the Mount St. Charles Student Submitted Highlight of the Week goes to Nate LeClaire. Nate, we will be contacting you to give you your Dunkin' Donuts gift card as soon as possible. Now we will move forward to the scores from last week's athletic events. Here they are now. this concludes this week's episode. Merry Christmas, have a good night, and we look forward to seeing you next week, same time, same place.